Hi everyone, here are some photos from my holiday when I went to Corfu in Greece with my carers back in 2016. This is how skinny I was back in 2016. It was a great holiday. I got some great memories from this holiday, what I can remember. Of course, lovely beaches where I was staying up in the north of Corfu. This is the beach where I was staying. Some amazing views over to Albania or wherever that place is over there. And then in the evening, we had some good views of the sunset from my NMI hotel road. Those are the mountains behind the hotel where we were staying, and here the sunset from the beach. Photos are taken from my camera, my old camera I had, the Pentax K70 camera what I had. But yeah, the sunset was absolutely breathtaking. This was our first evening there on the 16th of August 2016. It was around 26 degrees that night. But when we landed at like midday in the afternoon, it was around 38 degrees. This is us going out on the boat trip to one of the Greek islands. And on this day, I can remember it quite well. It was the first time I ever seen dolphins at the bow of the boat. Sadly, my phone died, so I couldn't get any photos of that, sadly. But look how clear the water is. Look at this, how blue. It literally gets me every time when I see water this blue. It's unreal. Coming from the UK and you go to Greece or abroad and you see how blue the sea is, it's unbelievable. It really is. Get me every time. When I first saw this water, I was gobsmacked how blue it was and how clear. You can see the bottom of the ocean. It was unreal. We also swam in these caves we did as well. It was lovely and warm, the water. It was around 26 degrees of water temperature, and the air temperature on this day was around 38 degrees. It was absolutely lovely. And this is our pool, swimming pool. What wasn't heated, but it was refreshing when you was in that 38 degrees sunshine. And this is Corfu town. We went up Corfu Castle we did, and this is a view looking over the port. There was some cruise ships were in as well. You could also see the planes taking off. We were like a 10 minutes walk from Corfu airport. But my carers don't like plane spotting, so we didn't went to the plane spotting area where you can go take photos of the planes. Sadly, but they hit Corfu town and that Corfu castle that we climbed up. Some amazing views it was. Memories I got from that holiday was good. And that was my first time ever. Not my first time ever, but yeah, my first time ever going to Corfu, but not my first time going to a Greek island. As a year before that, we went to Sante in Greece. We went a year before. So out of two, my favourite island was Sante in Greece. And that one going back to Sante in Greece in summer of 2025. You will be seeing some more Greek videos and photos coming up from me. And this is us landed about to take off from Corfu airport. This was the view of the runway. This is my window seat I had by the window. I always sit by window seats, always. And this is how much legroom we had on TUI Dreamliner plane. A lot of legroom, perfect. And also the time, distance and all that. I love it when you see that on the plane. Typical Ryanair plane. There, we'll never fly with them. Stories I hear. And here's some amazing views of Corfu town from above when we took off on our way back home to the cold UK. Not cold, but cooler weather. With no way we was flying from 38 degrees we was to 18 degrees. So it was a bit fresh when we landed back in Gatwick at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But look at these views, absolutely stunning. I don't get people who sit on the plane and have their windows blind shut. I don't get people who do that. You do not understand what you're missing out. It's the best feeling ever, sitting by the window and looking out. That's my therapy, looking out the window like that. It's my therapy, I just love it. I love flying and don't have a fear of flying like some people do. But I do have a fear of turbulence, but I'm getting used to it sort of now. Amount of time I've been on planes for the past 7 years. Flying to Fuerteventura, I'm used to it now. I say that now, and you watch me in the future, I'll probably go on a plane and there'll be a worse turbulence. But I've got some good stories I had when I've been on holiday before last year. I was asleep on the plane once and apparently went through the bad turbulence, and apparently I didn't feel it because I was fast asleep, so that's good. That's a view of Hastings from the plane coming over to England. This was our descent into London Gatwick at London Gatwick Airport there. And here my favourite plane I'm hoping to go on one day, the Emirates A380. I'm hoping to go on this plane one day in first class. It's my dream to go on that plane to Australia. So who knows what the future will hold for me. It's all down to me. Keep going to work and saving up that money and not wasting my money on shite. Just keep saving and it will all pay off in the future. Don't forget to subscribe to A&D Travels, please. Thanks. Bye.